Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment. This is the former intellectual savior of the masses, Damian Sandow.
I am WWE superstar Cedric Alexander, and I would like to tell you all that you are watching the hottest E-Fed in the world today.
HKW.
HKW Wrestling.
HKW Wrestling. Wait, did I say the world? I meant the universe, the galaxy, the multiverse, the fabric of time itself. Check it out.
Viva la raza.
And as always, you're welcome.
Up and never look down. If the road was rough, we might not have found it. The blood and some guts and thousands of hours. We operate now with nerves of steel. Keep a clean shot for that curve appeal. Swing chop when we work the field. Not gonna stop till we work a deal. Leave a lasting impression on who is the best, and it won't be a question. You will remember our name when you see it in lights. We are the champions. We are the champions. We will fight through the pain. We'll be legends tonight. We are the champions. We are the champions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and shut up, Richard. This is my show. I'm going to introduce myself first. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of HKW Rampage. We are just outside of Chicago, and I am the one and only commissioner, the one and only general manager. Forget about this jabroni coming down to the ring. I am the Donald Cash. All right, Richard, now you can speak. Thank you. I'm Richard G. Mayer. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us as we get ready for this Wasteland Tournament match. Oh! Richard, it's Justin Armstrong. Justin Armstrong's supposed to be in this match tonight, Richard, against Aaron O'Connor. I know. Yes! Get him! No, get him! What? Great job, Justin. I knew this kid had a promising career in front of him, Richard. This isn't promising at all. We're supposed to be having a match tonight, and Justin Armstrong coming out here with a baseball bat and obliterating Aaron O'Connor, taking out the competition. This is unconscionable. No, this is exactly what Justin Armstrong needs to do to get ahead and out of his father's shadow. I applaud you, Justin Armstrong. Don't listen to these morons. They don't know what they're talking about. And neckbreaker coming down from Armstrong right there on the entranceway. Let's take a break real quick. We need to get Aaron some help. No, we don't need to get Aaron some help. What you need to do is applaud what Justin Armstrong accomplished here tonight. Because he took out his competition, Richard, and that means that this young man is going to end up moving on to round 2 of the Wasteland Tournament. So say it, the Cash.
I've seen some souls be friendly. I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness even when I see bad. I've seen some souls be friendly. I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness even when I see bad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. All right, there we go. Richard, I had time to order myself a nice Chicago deep dish pizza. It'll be here soon. Oh, excellent. And I'm back just in time for the most stupendous group of individuals ever assembled in the HKW, my close personal friends, Scars Enterprises.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. He is way to the ring, representing the Syndicate from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the
J-Max, King Dominator, and Michael Scars Minor, all coming out of HKW Broken Hearts as big winners. Of course, Richard, these men are phenomenal athletes. They are the cream of the crop. I only like the best, Richard. You should know that by now. That's why I don't like you, and I clearly like these three men, all wearing gold, my favorite color. Michael, you can't hear me, but you know what? When Michael Scars Minor gets done out here supporting J-Max, I'm gonna have him down here with us, and he can have some of my pizza. Can I have some pizza? I don't know, Richard. Are you awesome? Do you have a Scars Enterprises t-shirt? Let me see your Scars Enterprises t-shirt.
I don't have a Scars Enterprises t-shirt. I don't want any of your stupid pizza anyway. On his way down to the ring, he is the man known as Despair.
No, Richard, you have it wrong, okay? That is Xander Shaw. We have all seen it, we've all heard it, we all know all about it. This man is deranged, he is messed up in the head, he is loco in the cabeza.
Okay.
And quite frankly, Richard, Xander Shaw, Despair, has no business in an HKW ring at this point.
What?
They should strip him of the Internet Championship.
No.
And he should be let nowhere near my friends in Scars Enterprises.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, okay? Whether you want to call him Xander Shaw or you want to call him Despair, and despite what may be going on inside the mind of this man, which I'll admit I can't attest to.
No, you can't.
He is an amazing competitor in the ring. That's the reason he is the Internet Champion. You saw just how far he lasted in the Elimination Chamber this past Sunday at HKW Broken Hearts.
I don't know if I'd say he's an amazing competitor.
weighing in at 253 pounds.
Going a little far.
I mean, weren't you just saying this past Wednesday night that if it wasn't for the Alpha Angel Brian Mead, that Despair would be the HKW champion right now?
Despair would only be the HKW champion, Richard, because there were no Scars Enterprises members as a part of the Elimination Chamber match. I'm telling you right now, if there was a man from Scars Enterprises inside that ring, then we here at HKW would still have control of the HKW Championship as opposed to that lunatic Corey Tombstone.
Well, how about the World Heavyweight Championship? Because coming up later on tonight in our main event, Tyler Savage, representing TWE, is going to be getting a shot at that World Heavyweight Championship against your buddy, the man standing outside the ring right now, Michael Scars Minor.
Richard, there is no need to bring up such ugly things to talk about. There's no reason to be talking about Tyler Savage. He is a savage. He is not refined like Scars Enterprises. As a matter of fact, look at Despair right now. He looks more refined than Tyler Savage. Okay? And Michael Minor will deal with him later on tonight. Just like J-Max is going to deal with Despair right here. Mark my words, Richard. It's another Scars Enterprises kind of night. They're going to sweep it. Two big victories, one for J-Max, one for Michael Scars Minor, and everybody else is just lucky that King Dominator isn't scheduled to be in action tonight.
All right, collar elbow tie up between Despair and J-Max. Just J-Max floating around behind. Waist lock takes Despair down to the mat. Despair fighting his way back up. Standing switch on J-Max. Snapmare takeover by J-Max, and Despair working his way back
job,
up
J-Max.
once again. Despair tripping J-Max and taking the early advantage in this contest.
Yeah, tripping J-Max like a schoolyard bully. But look how J-Max lands on his feet like a cat. Richard, J-Max is clearly, he's better than Despair in every way. He has more fashion sense. He's wearing red. I like red.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm trying to call the action here. J-Max tossing Despair overhead.
Wonderful move by J-Max. Shut up, Richard. No one wants to hear from you. Everyone wants to hear the Cash's voice. Everyone wants to see my friend J-Max obliterate Despair Xander Shaw here tonight. He's a loser, and Scars Enterprises knows it. I know it deep down in your heart, Richard. I think you know it too.
Despair hoisting J-Max up and bringing him down. Modified Michinoku driver, courtesy of Despair.
No. You can say J-Max, Richard. It's okay. As a matter of fact, I'm keeping a point tally system throughout this entire match, and I'm just going to go ahead and go with what you just said. That's another point for J-Max. That's 2 points for J-Max for going for a cover there, and 1 point for Despair for kicking out. By my records, J-Max is already ahead, 957-4.
That makes no sense. Covered up by Despair, and a kick out by J-Max just before the 2 count. J-Max back up to his feet, instantly confronted by Despair. Knee into the face of the HKW Chaos Champion.
Not just a Chaos Champion, Richard. He is a true champion in this industry. Unlike Despair's Internet Championship, I mean, think about it, Richard. Anybody can post anything on the internet. I can go onto the Facebooks right now. I can go onto Wikipedia. I can change anything that I like. Okay, Richard? And that's because the internet is full of lies, just like Despair. Xander Shaw is full of lies, but J-Max and Scars Enterprises are the truth. And Richard, I don't know why you don't go out there right now and thank Michael Scars Minor for being the best damn world heavyweight champion that we've ever had here in the HKW.
I just have one question. How much is Michael Scars Minor paying you to constantly bring up his name and praise him?
No, you know what? Michael Scars Minor doesn't have to pay me a thing. First of all, Richard, I'm already rich. I already own this whole place.
That's not
Shut up. And on top of that, you should have more respect for Michael Scars Minor. You should have more respect for King Dominator, and you should have more respect for J-Max, who, by the way, just passed 2,000 points compared to Despair's 12.
That's not
even J-Max is doing an amazing job in this matchup, ejecting this buffoon Despair from my ring. Get him, J-Max. Do that thing.
J-Max off the ropes. Oh!
Yes. Bravo. Brilliant move by the HKW Chaos Champion, Mr. Maximinius himself, J-Max.
Okay, that I have to agree with you 100% on that one. That was an incredible suicide dive coming through the ropes and into the body of Despair.
First thing you said,
100% of it.
Richard.
Just for the record here, I have a ton of respect for King Dominator.
No, you
I have
don't.
a ton of respect for Michael Scars Minor.
No, you don't.
And I have a ton of respect for J-Max. Every one of these men had a fantastic match this past Sunday.
Okay, that's
at HKW Broken Hearts, and every one of these men deserves to be a champion here. I'm
Very
just
true.
saying that Despair is also an incredible athlete, or Xander Shaw, whatever you want to refer to him as.
That's a lie.
And you should have a bit more respect for this man.
No.
Down by Despair on the floor.
Out on the floor, Richard. Seriously? This is supposed to be a technical matchup. This is supposed to be a battle of wits inside the ring. And the only reason, that Despair thinks that he can get away with this is because my friend J-Max, Joshua Maximinius, is a true champion. He is the Chaos champion. He's used to battling wherever the battle takes him. He's a
Covered by Despair here.
Kick out, oh!
Long 2 count.
It was close, J-Max. You can't scare me like that.
Yeah, you look a little red in the
Richard,
face, Mr. Cash.
Richard, I need some water. Go get me a water.
Go get your own water. Xander Shaw creeping up on J-Max. Coming around behind, hammerlock. J-Max landing on his feet.
Excellent move by J-Max, and now locking in the Max TO. It's no longer called an STO, Richard. I'm not going to have you calling it that any longer. I'm renaming it. I appropriated the rights. That is now called a Max TO because Joshua Maximinius is a superior athlete and deserves to have names named after him.
That is ridiculous, and you can't just do that. Fans here in Chicago chanting, this is awesome, as these two men continue to do battle in an absolute war.
That was so rude, Richard. The complete lack of respect by Despair. The referee should throw this out, disqualify Despair. He is a menace to society.
Covered by Despair.
Throw this whole matchup out.
Only 2.
And J-Max still kicking out despite Despair and all of this cheating, Richard.
Despair hooking the arms of J-Max, has him up and bringing him down. Spirit breaker courtesy of Despair.
Can we kick out?
2. And he's got it.
The referee should have thrown this matchup out, Richard, due to the sheer lack of respect from Despair. He didn't even have enough respect to show his face here tonight. And the referee did a terrible job. He will be fined. Your true winners here tonight, according to my point system, 5,927 to 18. Your true winner. No. Your true winner is J-Max.
No, your true winner is Despair. He scored the pinfall here tonight. The referee's decision matters way more than your point system, Mr. Cash. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in just a moment with more HKW Friday Night Rampage.
Point system matters, Richard. You can't just dismiss the points system. Okay? This is what I'm working very hard on. Richard, look what's going on. Whoa! Why aren't you doing something about this, Richard?
What do you want me to do about this? Michael James of the Brotherhood going after King Dominator in the backstage area. We all heard about what happened a couple hours before Broken Hearts went on the air. Scars Enterprises attacking that man right there, Michael James, in the parking lot, and I think they may have just stirred up the wrath of the redhead Michael James.
Look, Richard, King Dominator, look, he's already got this in hand. There's no reason to worry. It's not like Michael
James. Paying attention to? Oh! Dominator threw hard through that door.
Dominator! We need to get help for Dominator, Richard. Dominator is in dire need of help. This man, Michael James, is an absolute psychopath. Oh, good, he's getting back to... Oh, he's got the chair, Richard. I can see what's going on.
I have a monitor just like you. And why weren't you more concerned with Aaron O'Connor earlier when he was being attacked by Justin Armstrong with a baseball bat?
Well, you know he doesn't matter, Richard. Okay? Aaron O'Connor is a loser. He's from that other prestige show. Okay, I don't like him, and therefore I wouldn't bother dialing 1 if 9 and 1 were already put into the phone. Okay, but this man, King Dominator, is a national treasure, and now he's gonna put the hurt on this psychopath Michael James, and I hope that he breaks Michael James in half.
Oh, and James taking a hard shot straight to the head. That steel briefcase wielded by King Dominator. Yes. Another one.
Nice move, Dominator. This is exactly what Michael James gets for crossing Scars Enterprises. And quite frankly, Richard, I think that the Brotherhood would be better off if yes, nice move, Dominator. If Dominator broke him in half, if Michael James was never able to compete in HKW or any other professional wrestling ring again.
Okay, that is just sick.
It's
Mr.
what he deserves. Okay,
and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Michael James slamming Dominator in that toe.
Damn! Dominator! Somebody get to the back. We need to get King Dominator some help. This psychopath just hurt King Dominator. He's a national treasure. We need help for Dominator. Why aren't you moving faster?
What? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we know why Michael James not joining the Brotherhood here at ringside for this tag team matchup as we get started. Adam Duke and 6 Mile taking on the Brewington Brothers. Adam Duke fighting his way back into... You're coming back. Great.
Yes, I'm back. I had to go and check on King Dominator and make sure that he was okay, because you weren't going to do it, Richard. You weren't going to go and make sure that the HKW social media champion was okay. But I did, because that's the kind of person I am, Richard, because I care about the men in the back.
Okay. So then is Michael James okay after those shots with that metal briefcase?
Seriously, Richard, nobody cares about Michael James, okay? But I did make sure that King Dominator is okay, and he's going to make a full recovery. He's not even going to have to leave here tonight. Why aren't you paying more attention to these losers, these loser friends of Michael James here in the Brotherhood? 6 Mile and Adam Duck.
It's Duke, and I think that you know that full well. 6 Mile tagging in Adam Duke after delivering a side breaker there to Ricky Brewington of the Brewington Brothers. Adam Duke coming in, neck breaker, putting down Ricky Brewington as Big Brother Danny looks on.
You know, Richard, they say that clothes make the man, and that is clearly being shown here tonight against the Brewington Brothers. The Brewington Brothers, one of the most dominant tag teams that the HKW had ever seen. And you know when? You know when, Richard? When they were part of the Cash Corporation, okay? When they were under my tutelage, okay? At that point, they were known as one of the most dominant tag teams that the HKW had ever seen. And now they're struggling here against this biker riffraff of the Brotherhood.
I don't think it's fair at all to call the Brotherhood riffraff, former HKW tag team champions, and quite frankly, there's a lot of people who think the Outlaw is deserving of another shot at that World Heavyweight Championship around the waist of Michael Scars Minor, covered by Adam Duke, and a kick out by Ricky Brewington.
No one is saying that, Richard. No one is saying that the Outlaw deserves another title shot. The Outlaw is a loser, and he hangs out with losers like these guys. Look at Adam Duke there. He couldn't do it himself, so he had to throw a whole nother man into Ricky Brewington. I mean, that has to be illegal somewhere. But again, this referee not doing his job out here, Richard.
Referee's doing a fantastic job as Brewington delivering snake eyes.
I to be honest with you, with as many terrible calls as this official is making, I don't think that he is in any position to be refereeing the match tonight between Tyler Savage and Michael Scars Minor. It's not fair to Minor.
How is it not fair to Minor as opposed to not fair to Tyler Savage? The referee, he's been calling things straight down the middle all night.
That is a complete and utter lie, Richard. Okay? This referee has out for Scars Enterprises. He's clearly biased, and for some I bet he has a motorcycle, Richard. I bet that's what it is. I bet he rides around on a little crotch rocket, pretending that he's one of the Harley boys or whatever.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works at all.
You should work by the point system. I've been developing it, Richard. I tried
6 Mile delivering multiple strikes to Danny Brewington in the corner. Brewington turning things around. The octopus stretch applied to 6 Mile. What a move by 6 Mile.
I'm pretty sure
a lot of muscle
out,
to hip toss a guy the size of Danny Brewington.
Brewington just dropped 6 Mile on his back. I'm pretty sure I heard 6 Mile tap out, screaming in pain. I don't even know why the Brewingtons are still being forced to take part in this ridiculous exercise of a match with a clearly biased official who doesn't like me.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't like you. You have nothing to do with this, Mr. Cash. This is about the men in the ring. And right now, 6 Mile.
Oh no, this isn't good for
6 Mile.
This isn't good for Brewington.
Looked like he was trying to get Danny Brewington up to the top. Brewington trying to fight him off multiple elbows.
Too big to get up to the
by
top rope,
6 Mile.
Oh my
God, what a move!
That was insane!
Huge Hurricanrana, reverse Hurricanrana by 6 Mile off the top of the Danny Brewington, and Ricky Brewington able to break up the pinfall.
I'm 99% sure, Richard, that Michael Scars Minor taught 6 Mile how to do that move.
Of course he did.
I think in all reality, at this point, we're going to either have to award this to the Brewington Brothers or to Michael Scars Minor. Just give Minor the win.
No, you can't just... Michael Scars Minor isn't even a part of this matchup. He'll be in action later on tonight, defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Tyler Savage. Meanwhile, 6 Mile coming off the middle rope. Ricky Brewington up to his feet, dropping 6 Mile across his knee. But he doesn't see behind him. It's Adam Duke.
This referee has no control, Richard.
Oh no! Here comes Adam Duke from behind.
Ricky!
Oh, the belly driver.
This is crap, Richard.
6 Mile hook in the leg. 1, 2, and he's got it. Brotherhood picking up the win here tonight on HKW Friday Night Rampage. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Richard. I'm going to go ahead and give this win to the Brotherhood. Oh, are you? And I'll tell you why. Because 6 Mile used a move taught to him by Michael Scars Minor, who we all know is a superior athlete. The superior athlete that Michael Scars Minor is, that's definitely worth 87,000 points. So your winners tonight are going to be the Brotherhood. And make no mistake about it, the real winner is Michael Scars Minor. He wasn't part of the match. This isn't a point system. Congratulations to the Brotherhood. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more HKW here in just a moment.
I've seen some souls be friendly. I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness even when I see bad. I've seen some souls be friendly. I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness even when I see bad.
All right, we're back. Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. What the hell? And on their way to the ring, the traitor Christian Wright and this jerk Blake Buchanan. You know, it amazes me that you can be such an ass and yet, hey, turn around and 30 seconds later you're saying something that I 100% agree with you with. Christian Wright is a massacre. I can't believe that he would turn his back on his best friend, Daniel Roberts. And we all saw that was exactly what happened this past Sunday at Broken Hearts. No. Roberts going to try and get a measure of revenge here tonight against Blake Buchanan. Richard, you have it completely wrong, okay? Christian Wright, he betrayed HKW. But when it comes to the relationship between Daniel Roberts and Christian Wright, Daniel betrayed Christian. Think about it. How did Daniel Roberts get his World Heavyweight Championship opportunity? It was because Christian Wright turned in the Golden Gift briefcase. But did Daniel ever give Christian a shot at the World Heavyweight title? No, he didn't. And that's because he's a bad friend, Richard. He's like you. He's a bad friend. Hold on. Let's get something clear here. We're not friends. On his way down to the ring, the British badass Daniel Roberts. See how biased you are, Richard? You see how you say Daniel Roberts, like with all the emphasis? You didn't speak that way about Christian Wright. Oh no. And now Roberts has a microphone too. We're gonna have to listen to this moron speak.
Hey Blake, I know you're all out here waiting to kick my ass, but have a spot of tea, chill out, because I've got a bit of news for you. I don't know if you heard, but next week we have a special Mardi Gras edition of Prestige on Tuesday, live from New Orleans. You're kind of new around here, but last year's show was fantastic, and it'd be remiss if I didn't do everything I could to make sure the show was equally fantastic this year. Which is why I called up my mate Gary at the TWE offices. You know Gary, right? Well, Gary talked to Sue. Sue mentioned something to Bob. Good old Bob. And long story short, next Wednesday, the TWE World Heavyweight Championship is going to be on the line when Chris Chaos faces Ara Spar inside the steel cage.
Oh my God!
Means you two asshats will be able to do nothing but watch, like I had to at Sunday night at Broken Hearts. Oh, and one more thing, Christian, you're my best friend, but you weren't my only friend.
Oh my! Wait! It's Cameron Logan Lionel!
Logan Lionhunter is coming out here to join Daniel Roberts. It's like a Cash Corporation reunion, Richard. TWE doesn't stand a chance now, Richard. I handpicked both of these men. They're phenomenal athletes.
Wait a minute, did you just say something nice about Daniel Roberts?
Oh my God, you're right, Richard. Richard, you might need to call the hospital. I might be having a stroke.
No time for that. We have a fight inside the ring. Camera Logan Liner knocking Blake Buchanan down to the floor. Christian Wright going after Daniel Roberts. Cameron cutter to Christian Wright.
That was amazing, Richard.
TWE being put on its back here tonight by the superstars of the HKW.
We're rallying, Richard. This is what HKW needs to do if we're going to be successful in this war between HKW and TWE. This is exactly what HKW is going to have to do. They're going to have to pull out all the stops like that.
Daniel Roberts exploding through Blake Buchanan and Christian Wright. And now Christian Wright. Hurricanrana. The pariah of pain, as he prefers to be called, knocked out by the British Badass.
Alright, Richard, we're back. It's time. I can't wait.
Let's turn to the ring for our main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Alright, well,
what's he doing here? What is he doing here, Richard? I don't want this loser Corey Tombstone on my show. He already ruined HKW Broken Hearts with that by winning that HKW Championship.
Yeah, and look what's on his chest. Wearing the shirt of Evan Jones. We saw Evan Jones appear at the end of our show this past Wednesday, announcing that he will be in New Orleans this coming Tuesday for our HKW Wednesday Night Prestige Mardi Gras special. Hope each and every one of you will be there as well. Make sure to slam down on subscribe and ring the bell at ringside so you stay notified. You're not going to want to miss Mardi Gras.
Richard, that's enough. It's enough plugging of the YouTube channel. That's enough talking about Corey Tombstone and him being HKW champion. The only thing that matters right now are these men right here. And most importantly, the one in the middle. The World Heavyweight Champion, Michael Scars Minor. And Richard, you better get behind Minor here tonight, because tonight that man represents HKW, okay? He holds all of your hopes and all of your dreams right in the palm of his hand. Okay, I'm not going to deny that Michael Scars Minor is out here tonight representing HKW. But everything that I've seen out of Michael Scars Minor shows me that there is one man more important to Michael Scars Minor than any federation, than any group, and that is himself. Of course Michael Scars Minor cares about himself, Richard. I mean, you have to have a constitution and love yourself and care about yourself in order to succeed in this world, and that is exactly what Michael Scars Minor has done, okay? He is the world heavyweight champion, and he has brought that level of success to the others, to J-Max and to King Dominator, and there is a reason that Scars Enterprises is the most dominant faction in the HKW, Richard. Now shut up.
Introducing the challenger.
We have internet cheating.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tyler the Savage. And introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the unpredictable.
Nice job, Michael Minor. You've got this in the bag, buddy.
You sit down.
The cash is behind you 100%. Sit down, Richard. You're embarrassing yourself. Great job,
I'm
Michael.
sitting down. You need to sit down.
I'm starting Michael out with 2,000 points. I just wanted you to know, Richard. Because that is how much of a class act Michael Scars Minor is. He gets points before the match even starts. He gets points just for showing up here tonight to beat Tyler Savage's ass.
And if points mattered at all, then that might mean something, but there are no points here. This is to pinfall or submission, and this one is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Tyler Savage coming off the ropes, immediately colliding with Michael Scars Minor. The two locking back up into a collar elbow, tie-up, headlock by Savage. Minor coming off into the ropes, and a clothesline by Michael Scars Minor.
Michael Scars Minor is putting on a clinic here tonight, and I want you to look outside the ring. I want you to look how closely that Corey Tombstone is paying attention to Michael Scars Minor here tonight, because Corey Tombstone needs to know what a true World Heavyweight Champion looks like, okay? He's going to try and emulate Michael Scars Minor over on Prestige.
Well, I don't know whether it matters if it was Michael Scars Minor or Corey Tombstone. You heard what Evan Jones said. He's on his way to New Orleans to confront Corey Tombstone at that coronation ceremony coming up this Wednesday. But what will the landscape of the HKW look like if Tyler Savage takes that World Heavyweight Championship away from Michael Scars Minor right here tonight?
That's a fantasy, Richard. That's never going to happen, okay? Michael Scars Minor is a close personal friend of mine. I talked to him before the matchup tonight, and he told me he's not going to lose. So I know that Michael Scars Minor isn't going to lose. And look at this move by Minor. Small package by Michael Scars Minor, and a kick out by Tyler Savage. Meanwhile, on the outside, Corey Tombstone, the HKW champion, looking on from the corner of TWE, from the corner of Scars Enterprises, J-Max and King Dominator cheering on Michael Scars Minor. Minor's got it, 2-0. That referee needs to speed up that count a little bit, Richard. So what I was talking about earlier, everything's biased against Michael Scars Minor. The fact that he is the World Heavyweight Champion only solidifies, it only proves that he is so much better than everybody else. And you and everybody else should learn from the example that Michael Stars Minor sets forth. You mean like cheating to help win championships? I mean, not for nothing, but Zalzbar sure looked like he had that match against King Dominator in hand this past Sunday. I don't know what match you were watching, Richard, but I'm pretty sure that Zalzbar came down to the ring, made 4 balloon animals, that King Dominator popped one, Zalzbar was frightened, immediately fell on his back, and King Dominator won. That's the way I remember the match. That's the way that my friends remember the match. We talked about it afterwards. That isn't anything even close to accurate. Come on, Michael. Yeah, let's focus on the match. Exactly. And Tyler Savage, are you okay? Drop it. Michael Scars Minor 2. Michael. Whoa. And coming a hair's length away from capturing the World Heavyweight Championship from Michael Scars Minor. Richard, you know what? This has been a wonderful little exhibition match between HKW and TWE. But I'm going to go ahead and call it right here. We're going to call it a draw. All right. We're not gonna force these men to continue. Michael Scars Minor clearly looks like he could use some water. The referee isn't doing his job. These idiot fans, they're not showing Michael Scars Minor and Scars Enterprises the proper respect. No one said that Corey Tombstone should be here tonight. I think, how many things are we gonna stack up in front of Michael Scars Minor here tonight? This isn't right, Richard. How many excuses are you gonna make tonight, Mr. Cash? Meanwhile, Michael Scars Minor package pile driver to Tyler Savage. Great move, Michael. I knew you could do it. Backers a couple ones. This is over. 2 and only 2. Tyler Savage kicking out the package pile driver. That was clearly 3, Richard. This referee is blind. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's making a mockery of my good friend Michael Scars Minor. That's a 3 count right there. No, that was clearly a 2 count, and quite frankly, it doesn't matter how much you like Scars Enterprises. Michael Scars Minor and Tyler Savage are in an absolute war here tonight over the World Heavyweight Championship, our main event here on Friday Night Rampage. How can you be excited, Richard? This isn't how this match was supposed to go at all, okay? Michael Scars Minor should have already won this match, but somehow this man, this Savage, this Tyler Savage keeps kicking out. Minor up on the shoulders of Savage. No! Michael, are you okay? Can you hear me? It doesn't matter if he can hear you. There's nothing that's gonna stop this match short of a disqualification. This should be disqualification. Disqualify Savage. This one is going to the first pinfall, the first submission. No. And Tyler Savage off the ropes and diving through Michael Scars Minor. Richard, how can you be so nonchalant about this? Don't you understand what's at stake tonight? Corey Tombstone is out there to help Tyler Savage screw Michael Scars Minor. He's the hope, he's the future, the HKW, Richard, and you're just gonna let him lose the World Heavyweight Championship. I have nothing to do with this. I am not the official in this matchup. I have no say. All I can do is call the action, and Michael Scars Minor getting put on his back after a fireman's carry from Tyler Savage. Come on, Minor. Exchanging blows here, center ring, big kick by Minor and a cover. 2. Oh, this referee is not doing his job. Clearly, Michael Scars Minor should have already won the matchup. What? I can't even see that rake of the eyes there by Tyler Savage. This is appalling that the referee is allowing this to continue. This is fantastic that the referee is allowing this to continue. We have an absolute classic on our hands.
here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Savage, one-on-one against Michael Scars Minor. World Heavyweight title on the line. Here comes Savage off the ropes. And flipping over the ropes into the body of Michael Scars Minor standing at ringside. No, Richard, Michael Scars Minor just won the match because Tyler Savage went over the top rope. Both feet clearly touched the floor on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, still your World Heavyweight Champion, Michael Scars Minor. And we can go home. We'll see you next week for more HKW. No, we are not done. This match is still continuing. Don't listen to him. This match still continuing here tonight. Blood now pouring from the head of Tyler Savage. And DDT from Michael Scars Minor. He's bleeding for the safety of Minor. Savage overhooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, and Savage kicking out again. Come on, Minor. He needs positive encouragement, Richard. Richard, why don't you go on out there and cheer on Michael Scars Minor, and then I will have to sit next to you, and Minor will get the encouragement he needs here. Big reversal there by Savage, hooks the arms, flopping Minor hard on his head, double leg DDT, that could do it too, and Minor kicks out. I think I almost had a heart attack. Michael Scars Minor kicking out, and to a 9/10. Of course, it doesn't get any closer than that. And Minor put down by Tyler Savage in the clothesline. Forget about Tyler Savage and anywhere that he likes to hang his clothes, okay? The only man that you need to be talking about right now is Michael Scars Minor. He's the World Heavyweight Champion. He's the leader of Scars Enterprises. And somehow he's still alive in this matchup, despite Tyler Savage living up to his name and being an absolute savage here tonight on Rampage. Okay, I'm not even going to disagree with that. He has been, and he's been phenomenal inside that ring. And like it or not, nice move, Michael. He could quite possibly take that World Heavyweight Championship over Michael Scars Minor. You shut up here tonight. Cover and another 2 count. Near fall after near fall here tonight. You shut your mouth, Richard. You keep it closed, okay? You don't talk about Michael Scars Minor losing, okay? You don't bring that negativity to my commentary booth on my show. Michael Scars Minor is my friend. He's going to find a way to overcome. Come on, Michael. There it is. That's it. Michael Scars Minor. He did it. 2. Oh, no. Only 2 for Michael Scars Minor. Incredible back and forth battle here tonight between Tyler Savage and Michael Scars Minor for the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, it's a classic. Richard Minor only knows how to put on classics. And now, Michael Scars Minor, package pile driver. The that move that he won the World Heavyweight title with, that is it. It is over now. How did he kick out? How, Richard? I have no idea. I have no idea what is keeping Tyler Savage going. These fans don't know what's keeping Tyler Savage going. Minor coming off the top rope with an elbow. And heading right back up there, Richard. This is a smart move on the play of Michael Scars Minor. He's going to destroy Tyler Savage here tonight. He's going to end Tyler Savage's career here tonight. A whole hat trick of elbow drops for Tyler Savage. That is it. That's got to be it too. And somehow Tyler Savage kicks out again. How the hell does he keep doing that, Richard? Irish whip to Tyler Savage across the ropes. Blocked by Savage's Minor. And now Savage turning things around. Come on, Michael. You have to find a way. Minor. Yes. Michael escapes.
Look at the face of Savage. But Savage plugging the shot from Minor, and Minor tossed over the top rope and out to the floor. What a crash. So does Minor lose now, Mr. Cash? Don't be stupid, Richard. This isn't a battle royal. The only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission. If you've been paying attention throughout the entirety of this matchup, you would know that. That's why these guys keep going for pinfalls. All right, I'm glad we established that. I can barely hear myself here tonight in Chicago. Big right hand into the gut of Tyler Savage. Minor tossing him back inside the ring. It's going absolutely crazy in here tonight, Richard. Michael Scars Minor again putting Savage onto his back. Kick out. Richard, I'm gonna lose my cool, Richard. Nothing we can do about it, but continue to watch as Michael Scars Minor and Tyler Savage continue in this war here tonight on HKW Friday Night Rampage, an absolute classic here tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship. Savage fighting his way out of the corner. Reversal by Minor. Kick to the gut. He's got him, Richard. He's got him. Package power driver. What a move. That's gotta do it. One, two, three. Got him, Richard. Michael Scars Minor got him. Michael Scars Minor picking up the victory here tonight for the HKW. No, don't be stupid, Richard. He didn't do it tonight for the HKW. He did it for the two men standing at ringside, Scars Enterprises. He did it for himself, and he did it for the cash. Great job tonight by Michael Scars Minor, your winner and still World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, can't argue with that, but you know what, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here tonight. I'm Richard G. Mayer. I'm down and we will see you this Tuesday for our Mardi Gras special HKW Prestige. Great job, Michael. From New Orleans. Good night, everybody. What a true champion looks like, Richard. You can learn a thing or two. Good night, everybody.